How's it going, guys? ZSlayerDieEgos here. Now, I want to start off this video by saying that this game was actually recommended to me by a guy in my DayZ video comments section, so thank you very much, sir. And I don't know, what I want to say real quick is I'm going to start this video off by the first part being about what I enjoy about the game, and the second part being about what I don't enjoy about the game. Now, I will say one little thing I don't enjoy before we get into it is this loading screen right here. You can't skip it. You can't skip this loading screen, and I think it's kind of annoying to think like, oh man, I gotta keep sitting through this loading screen. Right. Well, anyway, that doesn't matter. So going right in, we got the long dark. Self-explanatory. I love the two game modes that you could go between, Winter Mute and Survival Mode. Winter Mute being more story oriented, as you can see, having multiple episodes and more on the way, which I think is really cool, and I do love the story. I'll get more into that later, but I want to go off the bat right now by saying I love the story, and I'm honestly excited to look into those other areas, as well as I love the customizable difficulty. And what's nice about that is you can also do it for the survival mode. Basically, the game allows you to uh, try and find your way at first, and then starts hitting you hard if you want to do harder modes versus more casual play. And what's also nice about the survival mode is you can choose your starting location, which I think is pretty cool. Whereas most games, it's you're just in the random middle of nowhere, but no, people have oh, I know where to go, what to do in this specific location, so I'll do that. And I like that. I like that you can choose and have more freedom to do that. Now, I want to go on the record by saying right now that something I loved was as soon as I went into Wintermute, the story mode, I had a cutscene that I did not skip. I watched the whole thing, and it hyped me up for the game, honestly. If this was, I never see trailers for this game or anything, but if this is the trailer or was a trailer, I'd honestly be sold on this game. So I'm just gonna put a little timestamp right at the bottom of the screen there, and I'll get back to you guys in a sec if you want to watch it. But I highly recommend it. It's really, really cool to watch. Here we go.
Now the pale morning sings of forgotten things. She plays the tune for those who wish to overlook the fact that they've been blindly deceived by those who preach and pray and teach. But she falls short and the night explodes in laughter. Don't you come here and say I didn't warn you about the way your world can alter. And oh, how you try to command it all still. Every single time it all shifts one way or the other. And I'm a goddamn coward, but then again so are you. And the lions roar as me evading and hollering for you. And I never really knew what to do. And every once in a while I sing a song for you that would rise above the mountains and the stars and the sea. And if I wanted it to, it would lead you back to me.
Now that's one of many things I love about this game, the sound design, everything that you can listen to, and even the ambient music is awesome. And I love this little starting area the game throws you into, basically trying to show you, oh, look around for stuff, keep your eye open for certain things, and scavenging is the big part of this game. I love games that introduce you slowly to the game instead of just dropping you right into it. And the thing I just love to death, is the fact that the characters in this game, like there's these cutscenes at the beginning of the game, and like just wow, wow, I'm just impressed at just watching these characters interact, and the animation looks great. I love the voice acting, and I love that it's not like heavy-handed exposition. The way these people are talking are like how normal people would talk, and man, I just could listen to them all day. I could just spend the whole time just listening to both the characters and NPCs that you can interact with talk, because it's just amazing. Everything about that is just amazing. I cannot say it enough. And this kind of goes hand in hand with interacting with the characters, is finding notes while scavenging. It like leaves little breadcrumbs of a story that you can follow along, which is awesome. And lastly, this animation. This deer's running animation. I want you guys to memorize this and keep tabs, because you're going to miss that later on. Unfortunately, we've made it to the parts that I don't like, and I'm just going to have you guys sit along here with me and watch the process of starting a fire. And no, I'm not joking. This is literally how long it takes for you to start a fire every single time. This counter right here is the most annoying thing in this entire game. Now, starting off, like, the whole story mode jumps you in with a plane crash in the middle of the forbidden wilderness or wherever, which I mean I don't hate, but I mean it just feels like it's kind of gimmicky, just like the Forest there. It's like, yeah, no, you're just kind of crashing in the middle of nowhere. But now this sped up thing is a basically my first attempt to try and survive. Now I'm gonna put like a little time at the bottom to show you just how long this is actually going on for, because I took so long to die, like to figure out. I died about 3 times in the starting area because I had no idea what to do. And that's what I really hate, is that some stuff's explained, but not everything is. And, well, again, I don't need the game to hold my hand with everything. I would love basic stuff like building a fire to be more out there, rather than me trial and erroring and trying to figure out how to build a fire. But no, I just got tired of this, and eventually I just kind of threw myself over the edge of this cliff because I just got too annoyed and decided that I'd just start over here. But I do love the little checkpoints you can save at. But no, like looking at all these little things, all of these have a timer on them, whether you are crafting, starting a fire, harvesting, recycling, crafting, everything has this stupid timer, and it's so annoying to the game to have to watch this every time you want to do anything. And this goes hand in hand with the whole waiting thing. So when you want to enter or leave a building, you watch a little 1 second loading thing there, and you are in a loading screen now to leave or enter any buildings. And honestly, to me, that just messes up the whole pacing of the game. Like, it just slows it way down. And if the title was anything to go off of, The Long Dark is accurate. It gets very dark in the pitch black. And while yes, it shouldn't be light out in the middle of the night, but it shouldn't be this difficult to see anything. And just in general, earlier when I was saying about scavenging and all that, looking for stuff, scavenging is meh. Like, you break down stuff, you find clothing that you can put on your guy that you don't even see while you keep exploring, and it's just, I don't know, it just feels time consuming, but not in a good way. Not like you feel like you're getting something done, but more like you're just doing a chore that you don't want to do. You just kind of have to do it. And I mean, I don't know, like I said, you can find these notes around the place, but they don't really make up for just how boring it is to look for stuff, and nothing is really explained in terms of other hunting or gathering in the game. Overall, in this game, I don't know. I'm really conflicted. Like, there's a lot of stuff you can do, but there's a lot of waiting. And the timers, like, to break down stuff, to explore, as you saw, going in and out of buildings, I don't like any of that. Truthfully, I don't think this game should be survival at all. Like, just the survival aspect of it is so annoying, and it's not a fun version of survival. I kind of want to draw comparisons to DayZ, just because, like, I don't know, the survival isn't really exciting and nothing's really explained to you. It's very much trial and error, and that's not really fun. I'd rather like get right into it. But going back to what I love the animation, the sound design, the music is amazing, the voice acting is great, the animation looks just wow. I was blown away by watching all that. And so what I would love is if this game, instead of being a survival game, was more online with like something like The Last of Us, where it's more story oriented rather than you going off and doing whatever you want. Because I think that making it survival really hurts the game. Just because I wanna keep going just because of the story. Just because I'm so like interested in what's gonna happen to the characters. But I really don't want to keep playing because the survival is so annoying that I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about this one, but like I said, don't think I just flat out hate the game. I'm really excited to see what happens more with this, and I would love to just catch up on the story rather than play the survival. But yeah, so I'm gonna end this here, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying these little review videos. If you do, leave me a like and of course comment. Let me know any suggestions you might have for any games that you think I'd like, any survival games. Um, I'm gonna try to be uploading a little bit more, especially with everything going on. Like you guys, I'm sure all of you are very busy right now during these crises. But yeah, so smash that like button. Don't forget to comment. Let me know how you guys are doing in the apocalypse, and I will see you guys in the next video. You stay classy out there.
Come to the dark side.